It's day 36 of our Lent Readings for 2021. And today, as we continue in the books and coming towards the end now of the Old Testament, we're going to be looking at Zephaniah. Zephaniah was one of the minor prophets, and it says in the beginning that he ministered during the reign of Josiah, which would make him a contemporary of Jeremiah and Nahum, probably near the beginning of Josiah's reign, because Josiah made some big changes and reforms, and it's probably before that took place. And Zephaniah starts his book differently to the others because he sets out a brief family line. He gives a genealogy. And the reason is that unlike many of the prophets that give the impression of being from what you might class as working class backgrounds, Zephaniah was from a royal line. He's the great grandson of King Hezekiah. And so he probably sees things from a slightly different point of view. Yet his message is the same. His message, as many of the prophets, is that the people of God have neglected the Lord. They've chased after foreign gods and idols, and because of that, judgment is coming. Now, the immediate context seems to be there are raids going on in the land, and many people think this are from Scythian horsemen who were originally from southern Russia but had settled in the north of Israel and would make raiding parties down to steal livestock and things like that. And Zephaniah points to them and says that this is only a sign of what is to come, for the Babylonians are coming. But like some of the other prophets, Zephaniah looks beyond that. He says that God's love for his people means that this punishment will not go on forever. They will not be destroyed. But there will come a point where God says enough, because he loves his people. I want to read from the third chapter, the last chapter, because in that I think there's a great expression of God's love for his people. So let's read from Zephaniah chapter 3, and we're going to start at verse 14. Sing, daughter Zion, shout aloud, Israel. Be glad and rejoice with all your heart, daughter Jerusalem. The Lord has taken away your punishment. He has turned back your enemy. The Lord, the King of Israel, is with you. Never again will you fear any harm. On that day they will say to Jerusalem, do not fear, Zion. Do not let your hands hang limp. The Lord your God is with you, the mighty warrior who saves. He will take great delight in you. In his love he will no longer rebuke you, but will rejoice over you with singing. I will remove from you all who mourn over the loss of your appointed festivals, which is a burden and a reproach for you. At that time I will deal with all who oppressed you. I will rescue the lame. I will gather the exiles. I will give them praise and honour in every land where they have suffered shame. At that time I will gather you. At that time I will bring you home. I will give you honour and praise among all the peoples of the earth, when I restore your fortunes before your very eyes, says the Lord. I love particularly verse 17. The Lord your God is with you, the mighty warrior who saves. He will take great delight in you. In his love he will no longer rebuke you, but will rejoice over you with singing. I don't know how you picture that. This is God writing to his people saying, I will rejoice over you with singing. Can you imagine that? Surely the only response we can give is to sing back in worship to the God of love. Till next time, have a blessed day.